Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's video. Welcome to Sunset Stitches. And today we're going to be making a freestanding embroidery shamrock with Mylar inside. And so we're literally going to go into the studio and make one of these beautiful freestanding embroidery, sparkly with Mylar inside and totally freestanding embroidery, you guys, and super easy to make. It's only like a 10,000 stitch design. It doesn't take long to stitch one of these. And I know you're going to want to make one. And so I'm going to share with you guys a PDF to download and the embroidery design. Of course, I'll put it in the Floriani format, but we'll also put it in all the embroidery formats. And so basically, I'm going to share with you guys how to make it and the embroidery design. And I got my son Nicholas in the studio with me today, and he's going to man the controls. So, hey, Nicholas, thank you so much. And I can see Pamela has dropped into the studio to say hi. Make yourself at home, Pamela. Hope you have a good time. Howdy, how's it going? If you guys would like to win this beautiful little shamrock right here, I've made a handful of them and I'm going to put them in the mail. And so if you want to win one, all you have to do is like the video or make a comment, but do both, put a comment in there, tell us where you're from, or just say Shamrock for me, please. And next Friday, we will draw. So you got all week to put your name in there. If you're watching this anytime, today is March the 15th today, you guys. And so you can win a shamrock. And next Friday, we go live every Friday. If you guys didn't know, every Friday we release a new embroidery font. And so you might want to check out Alexios. That's the latest font from Sunset Stitches. It's an all capitals font, and it's kind of got that Greek kind of feeling to me, but these are some of the past fonts. The American All-Star was a great one. Zook was a fun one, and Memory Gummy, Ballooned, Big Quill Script, Alaska Slip, Doodah, and Ballbound. And Ballbound, we found out last week, is actually a really great font for working with puffy foam. Look at that. Did you catch my video last Friday? We went live and did a little sort of 20-30 minute video on tips for doing puffy foam embroidery. So Marty says, Shamrock, please. I would love to send you a Shamrock, Marty, and thank you for commenting. So we love to hear from people. So go ahead and make a comment, Shamrock, please, or tell us where you're from, because that's always kind of exciting to see all the different places. So let's go ahead. I know you guys are going to want to know where to download it. And so what I'm going to do is, thanks, Nick. I'll bring up my website and basically, before I go through my pictures and show you how to make it, I'll just bring up the Sunset Stitches website. And when you visit sunsetstitches.com, you'll notice at the top, there's like a menu, right? Sometimes there's drop down menus, but notice the one that says embroidery recipe box. That's where you're going to want to go. This is our recipe. If you click on embroidery recipe box, it says freestanding embroidery shamrock. I guess if you're watching this video and it's sometime down the road, it may be down the page because I add the newest ones go to the top. And so you can learn about the freestanding lace snowflakes. And like I said, last week we did tips for puffy foam, and today it's freestanding embroidery shamrock with Mylar. Go ahead and click on that and click right there to download. It's a PDF with the designs inside, all zipped up in a zip file. And so hopefully you know what to do with a zip file. And if not, you can always email Trevor at Sunset Stitches for help with all of this, you guys. But the embroidery design, just to bring it up, if you watch it stitch out, the first color is like a mesh inside. And that's where we're going to put the Mylar. Then it's going to be embroidery, right? You're going to do kind of like two different colors of green. I did gold over my Mylar, but there's no rules here. You could make pink shamrocks if you want to. But there's a border color that comes after that. And so you sew, basically I've got the photographs to making it. And this text is just me. That's not really part of it. So let's look through the photographs, Nick, and see that this one does not take long to make. You guys could have one made yet before the afternoon's over. All you have to do is hoop up your power mesh. Now we use Floriani power mesh, and for this project, what's really important here is that it's a nylon mesh. Okay, so don't use a polyester mesh. At least if you do have polyester mesh and you want to do this, you won't be able to use the cool heat craft tool technique to cut it out. You could probably do it with scissors, but not with the cool heat craft technique that I'm going to show. So what I'm telling you is get some Floriani power mesh. It's made out of nylon, and there are so many great uses for being able to do this cool, we sometimes call it the burn it out technique, but we're going to cut it out with the heat craft tool. That's coming up. Whenever you do freestanding embroidery, you just want to make sure you get a closest match on your bobbins, so they might not be a perfect match, but close is good enough. I've got about 40 colors in bobbins, and I have, hundreds of colors in tops, so I just find the closest match. You could wind some bobbin and have a perfect match. That's not wrong. I like to use pre-wound bobbins, so I've got pre-wounds in, regular bobbin thread. But either way, you want to match it. Now, this is the Mylar, and this is the green Mylar, and I wish I could remember where I got it. I don't have links to tell you how to buy it, but I can tell you that at R&K, we have a beautiful pearl Mylar. We don't have any green or blue or red. We have the beautiful pearl. I normally work with the pearl, but I collected this at a store. I visit a lot of stores. I buy some stuff along the way. Anyway, Mylar is a topping, and this particular Mylar tears really easily, and I think that's the key, is you don't want to have to cut it away. Otherwise, you could probably use a metallic balloon or any kind of foil could be done, but with the Mylar, it just tears away so beautifully. Anyway, notice that I have it on the front and the back of the hoop. So that's because I want this to be freestanding, and it's not going to be see-through. It's just going to be sparkly, right? Front and back. So I taped a bit of Mylar on the back and on the front. And then you sew that first color, right? Remember I showed you it's like a mesh is the first color. And when the first color is done, you take the hoop off of your machine and you remove the Mylar, and it's super easy to it just tears off. You might have to get your tweezers to get like the little bits out of the inside, and then flip your hoop over and remove it on the backside so that it's all cleaned up. Like I said, I did gold stitching over top of my Mylar. And then I completed my embroidery. So light green and then dark green is kind of the sequence. Well, you do notice a little bit of rouging here, and I could have avoided that. I realized afterwards. Normally, I put a little bit of our perfect grip tape in with the hoop, and that really helps if you can get something in there that helps to grip the fabric. Because this power mesh is, it's not that it's not, it's quite strong, but it's hard for the hoop to hold it. It's very sheer, it's very soft. And so it's that grippy stuff in there. I'll show you when we go live. I'm going to come on camera in a minute. We're going to do, this is the burn it out tool right here. And I'm going to do this because it takes just a moment. You'll be amazed in how quickly I can, and that's exactly what it looks like, tracing super up close. We're going to do that right now, you guys. We're going to go and burn one out. And it's basically kind of as easy as that. If you want, Nick, you can bring me back full screen and I'll take them back over into the studio. This is a first for us, so we don't know if there'll be any technical glitches, but we've got camera number 2 over here. You can kind of see the little, yeah. And so if I go over there, hopefully you can still hear me good enough. And Am I on now, Mick? There you go. There you go. Okay. I have to. I'll do that because you don't know what's wrong. My bad. Did that fix that, Nick? That echo? Yeah. Okay, good. Sorry, that was my fault because my computer's. See, I knew there'd be a little glitch or two here. So what I'm saying is, this is hot off the press. I just took it off the machine. I just took it out of the hoop, and now we're gonna do what's known as burn it out. Before you burn it out, you might want to trim any little threads. Like, I don't know if you can see that really very well, but normally there's kind of like a little knot or so. And so I would clean that up first. You might want to use your little tweezers and you can kind of hold them and then snip out your little threads. But if you can always do it later, I guess, too. But when you're ready to do the burn it out, you're going to get something to burn on top of, because if I just do it down here, we'll literally burn the shape of the shamrock into our desk. And so what I did was I grabbed a little can, and this is a ceramic coaster that you would put a drink on, right? That's all that is. But you could probably use a glass plate or something like that. So how is that, Nick? Like, am I on camera? Can you see that? Side, but it's not a top down. Do you want to like come over here and adjust it while I do it? So basically, you guys, we're not looking at the comments right now. If you got any questions, but you're gonna see how. Look at this. How I can just put my name, and I can just cut this stuff by just touching it. It's very easy to do. And so what I'm going to do is just quickly kind of trace around my shamrock and cut it out. Now, this power mesh comes in white, and it also comes in beige, and it comes in black. Now, if I was going to do a white border around my shamrock, I might have chose the white power mesh. But because I'm doing the darker border, I went with the black power mesh. That's really the trick of it. So I don't know how well you did, but not too bad. Hey, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you can see how I can just trace around here. And you don't want to this is polyester embroidery thread, and so I don't want to touch it and melt it. But at the same time, as long as I move, quickly, I can run right along the edge of it. And you'll notice that the stabilizer, see, I'm almost done. The stabilizer just melts away really quickly. Now, I mean, you could use a scissor to cut this out, but you have the same risks. With a scissor, you could trim the threads around the outside while you're cutting around it. And I think the one thing about this technique is that although it's very fast, it's also very accurate. And I've done designs where I could never do with a pair of scissors what I did with my Heatcraft tool. And I think that's kind of the point, is this Heatcraft tool makes it really successful to cut your embroidery right out. And look at that, we just trimmed it right out. Now, what I was saying about the nylon mesh is that it's nice and soft here, and it doesn't get kind of hard and crunchy. And if all you have is a polyester mesh, then you're probably not going to want to use a Heatcraft tool to do that with. So there you go, Nick. That was the super cam. You can put me back on the real cam again, and I'll bring my shamrock over here and show everybody how we did. Am I muted right now, Nick? Because I just muted my speakers, not my. I don't think I was muted. Or can you guys still hear me? Did you like that? Do you want to make a shamrock? If you guys are just tuning in live, we made the shamrock live today in class. And it was just a short video going through the steps, but there's a PDF and there is the design to come and download from our website. So we'll make sure we put a link in the video description today to visit the sunsetstitches.com website. While you're there, don't forget to pick up the free font of the week, which this week is Alexios, of course. I'm checking out the comments, Nick, and it's that Birdie's here. Hi, Birdie. How's it going? Snowy Denver. Are you guys still getting snow in Denver? That's the thing with those mountain folks. Hey, you get the snow. We still have snow, but hopefully it's done snowing. Although spring is in the air, and I don't imagine it'll be that long before we start seeing some flowers. But for now, it's Shamrocks, and in Saskatoon, they're probably frozen still. But if you guys would like to win this Shamrock that we just made, go ahead and comment in the comments of the video. And next week on Friday afternoon, Nicholas and I will draw for a winner. And I've made a few of them here that I can draw for. So we'll draw for and I'll mail them to you guys. I'll put them in the mail. Last month we were making little hearts, and so I made a few Shamrocks for you guys. Anyway, it's great to get together and visit, and I'm so appreciative of all the people that make comments on our Friday live videos, and it's nice to kind of see you guys. So, hey, Kathy, how's it going? Thanks for letting us know about the can't hear part. I'm looking back now, and there was a few people that were helping us there. But Nicholas and I are getting better at this live video from Sunset Stitches, and so we hope that you enjoy it and would like to see more of us, or at least more of me, maybe a little more of him too. But that said, so go ahead and encourage us, guys, if you like it. We're getting organized, and it was fun doing the puffy foam last week. So, I mean, we'll take requests, right? What would you like? What would you like for a topic? Is there an embroidery recipe box topic that you'd like to know? Because I was thinking how to embroider on a t-shirt's a good one, because it's one of my favorite ones, but there's a lot of recipes that we could share, and we're happy to share them. So we kind of go live every Friday afternoon with Trevor Conquergood at Sunset Stitches and his son Nicholas Conquergood. And it's so great to see you guys. So yeah, hi Pamela. She says, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Pamela. That's very nice of you. Marty wants to know more about Lettering Master. Interesting. Well, that's a great suggestion. And I may have more news. Obviously there's a lot of stuff that we do at Sunset Stitches, and some of it's embroidery and some of it's kind of software-based stuff. And so we do it all here at Sunset Stitches. Yeah. Anyhow, I hope that everybody has a wonderful, St. Patrick's Day weekend. It's very exciting in Saskatoon right now. Hold on a second. I got to grab this just so I'm not leaving far. I just going right here because Loren is having her BFA show tonight. Yes, I'm going over to the University of Saskatchewan. Loren Conquergood, you may know her. They have contributed a lot of the embroidery designs in Trevor and Friends Embroidery Club. And anyhow, Loren has been going to university for the past 4 or 5 years and doing her Bachelor of Fine Arts. And her show is called No Bones About It. And so we're going to the show tonight. Maybe I'll have pics to share next week or something like that with you guys. But if you're in Saskatoon and you happen to catch the video today, you can come tonight. But the truth is, by noon tomorrow, the show will be down because it's my cousin Molly is also getting her BFA show, and she sets up tomorrow. So I imagine I'll be at the university tomorrow helping tear down and set up. And so, yeah. My friend Nicola's here from Manchester, UK. Nicola, I hope you win. I just want to shout out a reminder to you guys. Everybody, make a comment on today's post if you want to win one of our Shamrocks. Next Friday, I will put it in the mail, and I would be super happy if I was sending one to Manchester, UK. Especially now that I know that Nicola cheers for my good friends at the Manchester City. Anyhow, it's so great to go live and kind of get a little interaction with some of our friends every week. I know a lot of people might not be live with us today, so if you're catching the video later on, go ahead and comment on it, and I'll be happy to interact with you guys. So yeah, you can win a Shamrock, and at very least, you can visit our website and download the Shamrock. Watch the video for the instructions, and while you're there, don't forget the new free embroidery font. And oh, one more thing, Nicholas. Next week is the FTCU workshop number 1 members retreat, right? The dates are March 29th or March 19th and 20th, not the 29th, then the 26th and the 27th, and April 23rd. So that is for people that are members of my Floriani FTCU workshop number 1. And I'm telling you, that workshop started in 2015. So there are like 9 years worth of members. And a lot of people don't know about our new website. And so they might have bought that DVD and got all their classes by downloads because I used to email them all. But nowadays, so really, I'm hoping that anybody who's hasn't heard from me for a while, if you have my workshop number 1, you should join our website. Get a free account. Just join up for the free Power Start classes. And then send Trevor an email. Send Trevor at sunsetstitches.com. Send me an email and let me know. And I can turn on all of your past purchases. So if you have workshop 1, 2, 3, or 4 is the latest one, the people that are joining today are mostly joining for 4 because those are the current kind of ongoing live classes. But that said, we're doing retreats this year for workshop 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you own a bunch of my past classes, the good news is there's new classes this year. Yeah. And thanks so much to Nick for helping me to do all of this. So go ahead and win your Shamrocks. I think I'll get going. I'm excited about the show tonight. So it was nice to visit with you guys this afternoon. And until next week, have a great day. Bye for now.